This is a proper ramble.
Whoa.
What?
Hey! Welcome to the Ramble Radio, baby! But it's video.
But
as long as my internet holds up.
As long as your internet holds up, it's video and it's also radio. Isn't that amazing? Number 218.
Okay.
Number 218. And you think it's just us.
Yeah.
No, we're not alone.
No.
Joining us is the man who spent all week trying to resuscitate Willard Scott so Marla Gibbs could get her due.
That was sad.
Yes, Cody Villafana, right?
That was
here.
pathetic. You were trying to cover up his death just so the Marla Gibbs thing.
Well, he's trying to revive him. I think that's a good deed. He was trying to bring the man back to life.
Or was he just standing outside the hospital room going, no, he's alive, he's fine?
Yeah. I was just trying
Cody?
to keep the news from breaking for a couple
so you weren't trying to revive him.
His rotting corpse was behind him. It's okay. He'll be back.
Did you try to defibrillate him even once, or no? You didn't give a shit.
I mean, I leave that to the medical professionals.
Right.
It was more about corralling the news.
Yeah. I was trying to
Trolling
get
the media.
to right now when we were recording, and it just got out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed, but you know.
I don't blame you, buddy. That's rough. Man, it's because you know what's gonna happen is Marla Gibbs is gonna die the same day John Williams does, and then they're gonna have to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a Farrah Fawcett, Michael Jackson situation.
It really is.
What do you do? What do you do at that point?
What do you do? I think Cody protests. I think he'll be hopping mad if George Lucas dies the same day as Marla Gibbs. He's not going to be a happy camper. Oh, man. But you never know. Guys, you never know. Huh? That's why they roll the dice. That's why we play the game.
That's why they play the game. That's why they play the game.
And we're at 218. Ramble 227 is just, it's unavoidable.
It's barreling at us it's the irresistible force and the immovable object.
The irresistible force, Ramble 227. Immovable object, Marla Gibbs not getting her due on the Ramble.
We are the train track that is the Ramble Radio, and Marla Gibbs is the town of Rockridge. It's coming right for it. There's nothing that can stop it.
I mean, what are we going to do? We can't avoid it.
I mean, it doesn't come back around. This is like Halley's Comet. It's another...
I know. God.
We missed the first one. We missed the first one.
2,227.
We missed the first one, so what do? It's like, we missed this one. I don't know what we do.
It's going to be rough, man. And another excuse that we can't hide behind is 227, odd number. So you know what that means, right? It's not going to be part of the Stall of Fame talk.
Right.
Those are the even-numbered rambles that get the Stall. This is Stall of Fame talk.
218.
So 228 is the one where we're going to do Stall of Fame. So Cody holds all the cards right now, I think, for Ramble Radio episode 2, because we have no excuses but to give Gibbs her due.
Unless there is something tragic that happens that week that we have to address. Being a trusted news source that we are.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. People come to us for everything. So they have.
I
mean, would people be taking a horse dewormer if it was not for us?
No.
Had we not broke that news?
No, not a one. People would not be researching things for themselves. They would not be doing their own research.
Would people be doubting the specialists that
Right.
have studied for years in their field?
No.
If it
Are you
was not
talking
for
about
us?
This Joe Rogan, the specialist Joe Rogan.
Yeah. The one who really knows. The people that really know. Oh, man. That is like, I was thinking about, like, if my car breaks down, I'm not going to do my own research.
No, you go to Jersey Mike's and ask the guy making the salami provolone sandwich. Hey, man,
go fix it.
Can you fix this? It's not working.
Go fix this, please. My car's not working.
I heard you know about cars.
You do a great job on the Italian sub.
Yeah.
Any chance?
I mean, no one does Mike's way better than you.
Right. So who else am I going to ask to fix my car?
Who else is going to fix
Who the
my
fuck
catalytic
else am I
converter?
right. Come on. Who else? Who the fuck
Yeah.
else?
It's about liberty. It's about choice.
Liberty.
Except when it comes to babies.
Except with babies. That's the only thing. That's it.
You got it.
God.
American.
And then like oh God, enough of these both sides suck people too. The both sides suck people are just Trumpers because the only time they pipe up is to defend Trump, but yet they think both sides suck. Well, then fucking why don't you cheer us on when we make fun of the guy? You know, if both sides suck, we're making fun of that side too. But the both sides suck motherfuckers are so full of shit. They're just say you're a Trumper. Just get it out of your system. You know what I mean? Just admit it. You know, everyone will avoid eye contact with you in the future, and you'll be fine. It's all right.
Ugh.
Oh man! And then libertarians. What is this shit? I want all drugs to be legal, and I want to fuck 12-year-olds. Like that's all. Isn't that basically?
I don't want any rules.
Right.
Except when my neighbor comes over and punches me out. That's against my law.
I don't want that.
That's against them. And it's fucking incredible.
Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something else. Anyway, and another fucking thing.
It's really great to be in a position to never be wrong about anything by not actually having opinions.
Isn't that great? Oh, God. Everybody sucks. Oh,
okay.
Wow. Wait, what a stand you've taken. What a fucking stand. God damn. Can I admit something to you guys since we're not doing the Stall of Fame entries? This
Yeah.
This is hard to admit.
No.
This is hard.
This is
it's a very special
Thank
Ramble
you,
Radio.
thank you. This is very special. This is harder to tell everyone that I had stage 4 cancer.
Wow.
There's like 7 Backstreet Boy songs that I like. I've gone back because of Andrea. She loves them. That was her jam growing up.
So
right?
Okay.
For her birthday, one of her birthday gifts. Honey, do you mind handing me that temple so I could show? Eddie saw. You saw this, right?
Oh, I saw it. Yes, yeah, I saw it on Sunday when I was there. Yeah.
So look at this, Cody. Huh? You think I just got her the Kevin Richardson Millennium Pop vinyl?
No.
You think I
You
just
can't
got
have
her
him
the
without
Howie Dorough Millennium Pop vinyl? Nope. I also threw in Brian Luttrell. I threw in Nick Carter. And I threw in I got them all. I got her all the Backstreet Boys pop vinyls for her birthday.
Impressive.
One of the gifts.
But you really got them for yourself is what you're saying.
Yes, they're really for me.
Now, I don't. Is not at least one Backstreet Boy a QAnon guy? Like, isn't Brian a QAnon guy?
Is Brian the QAnon Backstreet Boy? Did you know that? There's a fucking Trumper QAnon. Andrew's very upset.
Don't do that. Don't.
It might be him.
You should get a little MAGA hat for him.
This guy was the Christian, though, right?
That could be the QAnon guy then.
Yeah, he was the big Christian. Right? No, Luttrell was the Christian, so we're back to him. This might be the Q.
I think that might be him. Look him up.
I couldn't find, and I went back, and I think my roommates and I back in the 90s were all lying to ourselves too.
I got something to share here.
Oh no, here we go. Oh, Andre, you
no.
might want to sit down for this one.
Yeah.
You might want to take a seat. Well,
Here we go,
we're
guys.
about to find
Here's
out.
a tweet from Brian Luttrell.
A tweet from Brian Luttrell.
Come find me on Parler.
Come find me on Parler. The Trump social media thing he tweeted.
This is a January 8th, 2021.
Oh, that's 2 days after the insurrection.
2 days after the insurrection, he said, "Come find me on Parler." January.
He's on Getter now, right? Isn't that where he's at? Now?
He's on Getter. Oh shit! I just want to protect children. I'm just here to protect children.
It's all about the kids, man. It's all about the kids.
Come find me on Parler. Everybody.
Come find me on Parler. So you got to kick him out of the pop vinyl band,
He's
right?
out.
Now,
He's out
I do have one more tweet that took place a few days after.
Oh god!
This is from Kevin Richardson.
This is Kevin's turn. Okay. This is Kevin's
this is
He's
Kevin.
on now. All right.
So Kevin reposted an article that says, "I lost a best friend to QAnon," and then he posted interesting read.
Oh!
Okay.
Shit! Oh shit!
Wow.
Kevin
Some
laying the
shade?
hammer down, throwing some shade.
Damn.
So Kevin, a few days after Brian tweets that, Kevin tweets an article saying, "I lost a friend to QAnon," and then Kevin writes, "Interesting read." Shots fired.
Wow.
Wow. Who knew this guy was the one holding it all down?
That's
Okay. Oh, that was Andrea's fan. That was her crush.
that's the anchor. That's the anchor of the Backstreet
anchor.
Boys.
She
The
knew.
backbone of the Backstreet Boys.
And here I was, because Andre and I, like, look, you already know this because you heard Wednesday's Ramble. You guys don't know this because you haven't heard Wednesday's Ramble. But the next Ramble, our top 5 is top 5 90s boy band members. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rank top 5 90s boy band.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible. We could do it.
This is going to take more effort than the Kiss thing.
Because look, if you're making trades, I always thought these two are the most expendable. Howie and Kevin with the Backstreet Boys, whatever. The ones you can't lose, the untouchables, right? The Kobe and Tim Duncans are these two. It's Agent Nick Carter and Agent. Those guys, you can't. What do you? I wouldn't even take Timberlake.
That's your Aikman and Smith. Right?
That's Aikman and Emmett. I wouldn't take Timberlake because he's gonna bounce. Timberlake's gonna bolt for movies.
He's your Deion Sanders.
Timberlake is Deion.
We'll get him for the run, but he's not gonna hang around.
You could also argue that. You could also argue that the group together was stronger than any individual member because you don't have a Justin Timberlake who can go off on his own because the singular talent might not be there.
Singular talent, right? It's more of a group thing with Backstreet, whereas NSYNC, they were just propping up Justin. That was just 4 other dudes to prop up. Maybe I'll give you JC a little bit. But that's it. I mean, that's.
So is NSYNC more of the Cleveland Cavaliers during the LeBron runs?
Yes, during they needed they didn't sell as many records as Backstreet.
Right. Whereas Backstreet's more of the Detroit Pistons from the mid 2000s.
Yes, the Wallace.
That was
brothers.
all team.
Brothers, all team.
Yeah.
That was and you saw why.
Because you take one piece out, it all falls apart.
Absolutely. So I know Eddie will not be able to talk about this, but Cody, I Want It That Way's got to be their best one, right?
Probably.
For me, it's that or the Backstreet's Back. All right, that one of those two.
Yeah, I like I like the up-tempo stuff.
The up-tempo was good. Even the everybody.
That's probably their signature song, I would say.
That's a big one.
I can't talk about this. I don't have any references or.
So would you just immediately turn the channel? You would immediately change the station.
You know when you're driving and there's just music playing in the background, and then you're driving what am I listening to? And then you take a moment and listen. Oh, that's it. And then I change the channel.
Right.
Bye, he says.
Bye. I didn't I didn't actively avoid it. I just never engaged with it.
See, it was what really sucked is Andrea, when we first started hanging out, she was at the apartment playing some Backstreet Boy songs. And I was like, oh, God, this shit. And then the song comes on, and it's like, you are, and I finish. I'm just like, my fire, the one. I'm like, how do I know these words?
I guess I'm singing
Desire. It's like, holy shit. That ain't that half bad of a song.
What was the heyday? Was it 99 to 2002, around that time? Is that when it was?
Yeah.
I mean, 96 was when they first, and they hit with the, what was their So I'll look it up right now. It was the Backstreet's Back was big back then, and then Quit Playing Games with My Heart, As Long As You Love Me. That was 97, and that was what started.
To me, 97, 98 to 2002 was such a shit period of music.
Horrific.
That I tuned out of all new music. That's when I first moved out here, and everything was doot.
It's bad.
Doot. And I was like, I can't listen to radio, so I just started listening to old CDs, and I got back into classic rock and heavy metal, and that's what I was listening to in that time frame. I wasn't listening to new music because it was so fucking bad.
I was too, but looking back,
it never got in.
Dare I say, Backstreet Boys might be one of the top 5 bands of that era that are.
That's not saying a lot.
I know, but man,
what are you stacking it up against?
Considering how bad I thought I hated them. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking about how much I thought I hated that band, and now Quit Playing Games with My Heart. It's better than anything fucking Hanson did. It's better than any Britney Spears shit.
I don't know if it's catchier than Oom Bop. Oom Bop's fucking catchy as shit.
The only other song from that era that stands half a chance is that Christina Aguilera, I am beautiful no matter what they say. Like, that's all right. But I'm telling you.
Even that was like a couple years into the 2000s.
Yes, that was a couple. That was I don't know. I mean, you had who was holding it down for good music? Was Radiohead it? Was Radiohead that? Maybe that's why every Radiohead album got like 5-star album of the year because they were the only ones. Hey, Foo Fighters were going strong then.
Foo Fighters, but
Foo Fighters and Radiohead were going strong. Who else?
There wasn't
Metallica
much.
was in a funk because you had
Rage
Saint
Against the
Anger.
Machine was huge.
Rage, baby, Rage Against the Machine. They were great. Metallica sadly was in a funk. That was their lost years.
Pearl Jam was hanging around.
Pearl Jam was putting out quality shit.
They had binaural.
Avocado record.
That was 2000. No, that was 2006.
That's right.
Binaural was their 2000, which to me is
No Code around there.
No Code was 97, 98, 96.
Riot Act was good. That was 2002.
Riot Act was good, but Binaural was 2000. It's probably their weakest album.
But they also had in 2001 is when they put out like 8,000 concerts. Remember
that's when they were fighting the bootleggers.
Yeah, that was that. They had some moments. There was some good shit. There was some good shit back then. It was overshadowed by a lot of bad shit, but there was some good shit. But I mean,
that's the Limp Bizkit era. That's all it will always be.
Wouldn't you take Backstreet Boys over Limp Bizkit right now? No question.
I would not.
No question.
I would not.
Give me Backstreet Boys over Limp Bizkit.
Cody's a Limp Bizkit guy. I didn't know this.
Who
I'm a
knew?
Limp Bizkit guy.
I would take Backstreet
That was the first.
Boys over
That
all
was the first. Limp Bizkit and Korn were the first things I bought. I bought cassettes with my own money.
Nice.
Wow.
At Borders, I got those two cassettes. This was the first thing I ever bought with my own money.
The bank.
Kid Rock. Give me Backstreet Boys over Kid Rock.
Well, yeah. Give me a fart in my face over Kid Rock.
I could empty my ostomy bag on top of
tear ass for 20 minutes in front of my face instead of Kid Rock.
Wait a minute. Eddie, what was the first cassette you bought with your own money that you remember?
Somewhere in Time by Iron Maiden.
Oh, nice.
That was probably I remember buying that cassette.
Mine was Weird Al Yankovic in 3D, baby.
Oh, that's a good one.
That was mine.
With my own money, it was Somewhere in Time.
Yeah, my own money was Weird Al. And then, my music taste as a kid, when I could buy my own shit, was Weird Al, movie soundtracks, and classic rock. That's all I gave a shit about as a little kid. And then as I got older, I remember the first time I bought CDs, I saved up like a motherfucker to get a CD player. Mm-hmm. And when I saved up to get the CD player, it was magic. Best Buy had a sale. I didn't know. So I was like, I had like 40 extra
bucks. And that's when CDs came in that big giant rectangle cardboard thing.
Cardboard tall box.
Yeah.
And so I bought 5 CDs, my first 5 CDs. I'm sure I can remember this. Beastie Boys, Check Your Head.
Okay.
Primus, Sailing the Seas of Cheese.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Alice in Chains, Dirt.
Nice.
And then what I'm not so proud of, but still kind of, Def Leppard's Adrenalize. Those were the 5 that I bought, were the first 5. The first 5 I bought with my own, because someone had already gotten me Nevermind as a gift. I didn't have it. I had it on cassette, so I went back and got that later because the CD player had the cassette player, right?
Yeah,
so 10 and Nevermind I already had, right? It was like, well, I have cassettes, whatever.
Yeah.
But those are the first 5, and then the second, shortly after that, it was Ice Cube's The Predator, Cypress Hill's Black Sunday. Man.
Yeah, man. The first CD I ever bought was Rush Live.
Oh, fuck yeah. Exit Stage Left? Which one? That was it.
I'm trying to remember. It was probably 88 or 89.
Yeah.
It was like when CDs first came out and they were like $40.
Yes. I remember the tall, I would make posters out of the boxes. I would just cut the tall box, right? The main one, and I would just make posters out of them. Nice. That was my little move. That was good shit, man. Those are the days, buddy. Now it's all MP3 bullshit.
Yeah. Now you get nothing in your hand.
You got to be a collector. You can't have that nowadays, right? There'll never be an MP3 where the guy has Cop Killer tattooed on his chest. You know,
because they don't want you to own anything.
Yeah.
I've recently gotten into collecting vinyl like crazy,
Yeah,
and that's the new way to do it.
That's good shit, man. Vinyl, especially nowadays, like every album has some awesome graphic on the actual vinyl. You know what I mean? It just comes with cool. Cody, can you share a story? We're gonna end with this, I think. Cody, you have to share. You recently had a find at your local record store.
Oh yeah, so I was at a local store called CD Exchange or Movie Exchange, whatever they call it now.
Love that place.
Yeah, we went to one when you were in San Antonio, and so they actually have a decent used vinyl section. I was digging through and flipping through, and then I saw a gem. Now I didn't get it. I might have to go back, but it was for $8.
Eddie,
$8. Okay.
The Fabulous Thunderbirds Tough Enough album.
Go buy it.
That's your Labor Day treat.
They've mismarked it. They've mismarked it.
How many zeros?
It's supposed to be at least one more zero.
At least two, I would think.
It was $7.99. I think it should have been $79.99.
At least.
Or
$799. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, and it has the two hits. I mean,
Toughen up and wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Get it, play it, so we can hear what it's supposed to sound like on vinyl.
On vinyl.
Yeah,
we can hear all the grooves.
You know, and Cody, you have to say, "Wrap it up, I'll take it" when you buy it. You have to look at the clerk and go, "Hey, wrap it up."
And then when they put it in the bag, you go, "Is that tough enough?
Is that bag tough enough for this?"
You know, I did not think about that, but I do believe they ask if you want a bag when you do it.
There it is.
That's the perfect time to say.
You say only if it's tough enough. Only if it's tough enough. I mean, man. I think you should walk in. You should first off. We got to make a production of this. You get a portable amplifier, Cody.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You walk in with your guitar, and you play the Tough Enough riff, dun, 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 as you're buying it.
With a backwards newsy cap, because that's the only way it works. Have your newsies cap on backwards.
What does that say that I wouldn't even spend $8 for the joke? Like
that, I know that hurts.
I don't.
That hurts me. I don't see it. It's not a joke. I don't understand what you're talking about.
What do you mean? What joke are you talking about?
Now, do you guys think that the whole album is that good, or
of course. Sorry, Big Radio didn't want it. Was too afraid to play the other stuff. Sorry, Big Radio was too afraid to play everything else.
Or they didn't think we were ready to hear it.
Maybe that's true. Bum, 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 bum. Ain't that tough in there? Come on. Wow. Cody, I trust me, being someone who likes to chase shit, collectible things.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your heart broken when you go back and it's gone. I say go there. If you go back, because Eddie, that $8?
For the peace of mind, it's worth the $8.
Right.
Yeah.
You might be
right.
like finding a PS5 right now for $8. I mean, come on. You have to.
I mean, you already have one. You might not need it, but the peace of mind for $8 is worth it.
It's amazing. You have to. That is wow. $8
for the
and
vinyl.
Cody, dare I say, you spend the money to frame it and put it behind you, so it's always decorated with your set.
And so you have to explain it to any person you might bring over to your apartment.
Yes, and you find the Thunderbirds and you have them all sign it. You'd be the first guy to ask him to sign anything in 40 years.
They'd be like, what? Why?
Why?
You mean I should ask? Hold on.
Jimmy Vaughn, Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother.
I mean, I know Jimmy Vaughn. I'm talking about who the other birds.
Well, yeah, we don't need to worry about
that. So we also
they're interchangeable.
Kim Wilson and Duke Robillard and Gene Taylor.
That's right.
Of course, Duke
and
Robillard.
Kid Ramos.
Yeah. The great Kid Ramos.
Those were all Texas blues guys. They were kind of like a Texas blues supergroup when they formed. They
like
really were.
Like the Traveling Wilburys, but Texas.
But not as famous.
So are we comparing the famous Thunderbirds to Traveling Wilburys?
The Traveling Wilburys.
I just want to show you guys.
It's a Cream. They're right there with Cream as far as supergroups go.
So when I share my screen, look at the right-hand side of all the former members of the fabulous Thunderbirds right here.
Wow.
Holy shit! Wow.
That just shows me that they burn so bright that they burn out so fast.
They did.
There's all their lineups right there. Look how often they change lineups.
Holy shit. Jesus Christ.
Because if you can't get it right, you're gone.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, brother, but you ain't got what it takes to be a Thunderbird no more.
You ain't tough enough, baby.
You ain't tough enough, brother. Wrap him up. Get him out of here. They say that when you get kicked. Wait, who's the one constant? Who's the red? Kim Wilson.
Kim Wilson.
So Jimmy Vaughn came and went?
He has not been there since 1991, it looks like.
Oh, jeez. That hurts.
Ouch.
They lost the star power there.
But this guy right here has been there since the beginning.
Hey, he lost the backward newsy hat.
Oh, man. But he put on the extra small T-shirt.
He put on the extra
and the gold chain
chain
on the outside.
Gold chain. Woo, man, the T-Birds. They still have it, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
I bet he's still got it. I'm sure he's still got it.
Kim Wilson.
Kim Wilson. You know, if you ask him for no do shit, did Kim die? That's what they're gonna think.
Okay, I don't want to create any kind of tension here, but
what?
On his Wikipedia page,
Oh no.
Kim Wilson's powerful style of blues harp playing has been described as loaded with the textures of a full-blown horn section.
Oh no!
Wow.
Eddie, I don't.
Eddie.
I don't know.
Oh Jesus. Boy, is Eddie in a rough spot right now because it's the Thunderbirds.
Look,
you have all the respect in the world for Kim Wilson.
I signed an NDA.
Oh.
I mean, he won in 2016. Kim Wilson won a Blues Music Award in the instrumentalist harmonica category.
I know. I was actually there. I signed an NDA. I really can't discuss about. Let's just put it that someone taught him to play that way.
Oh, okay.
That's all I can say. I can't say any more. Then he was not born with the gift.
He wasn't winning those. He wasn't winning those before he may or may not have ran across a co-host of the Ramble podcast.
I cannot confirm nor deny any of that. I signed an NDA, so let's just say someone gifted him the knowledge of the harmonica.
Can you answer this question? In 2016, did he just walk off the podium and hand that trophy right over to you?
I don't have the trophy. I don't have the trophy.
Okay, all right.
So I didn't
take that. All right.
There may or may not have been a hug and some tears on one side.
Right. Not yours.
And no. Right, and then I no, you won that. That's yours. That's all I can say. I can't say more.
Eddie Pence, the bigger man.
I don't want to face legal trouble. But.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, God, I hate to say this, but
oh man,
we're contractually obligated.
Okay. Let's see. Skeletor. I know most of our country. I know we live in the United States on planet Earth. Most of our country after Labor Day, and that's what we had this week.
Yes.
A lot of kids went back to school. So a lot of parents now are going back or have some more free time now that schools are going back in person and stuff. So what are you doing with all your free time I don't know if you have children or not. Are your children back in school? Do you have more free time now?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question. I'm glad that you've asked me that. First off, no kids, okay? If there's one thing Skeletor is really good at, it's pulling out at just the right time, okay? And if I get any bullshit about any kind of paternity thing, well, I'm also good at banishing some gold-digging whore to another dimension where I'll never see or hear from her ever fucking again, you know? So that's been fine. I mean, I think the only hard part for me is now that all the kids are back in school, it's harder to take the youth of Eternia and coordinate haunted house trips into He-Man's father's June! Huh? Look at that. I zigged and then zagged. I like who's that? Barry Sanders in his prime. You couldn't catch me. You didn't know where I was going.
I don't think Skeletor knew where he was going for a
I
while
don't
there.
think he knew either. He never does.
I think if we just stand in front of the chode, we'll know exactly where he's going.
Know where he's
We'll just block the chode, and that's where he's going.
God, that's. I wonder if he was ever a Thunderbird. Think he might have.
He looks like a Thunderbirds guy.
He looks like he might have been. I was too big. I was too big. It just was all about me, so I wanted to give the boys their due. Okay. All right. Sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. God. Cody, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's cool. All things considered, a decent segue.
Safer.
So,
Yeah.
Not bad.
You can find me at Cinesnob Cody on Twitter. The Cinesnob podcast, where we have weekly movie reviews. If you want to know what's good, it's coming out. So you can find that anywhere you get podcasts, and youtube.com/Cinesnob. If you can please subscribe.
Fuck yeah. Do all that, everybody. Get on that good shit. Eddie?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. Then Tuesdays, Fridays, we got Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper. And then Thursdays, occasionally, hopefully someday soon, Good Willow Hunting.
We'll be back.
Willow.
Fuck yeah. You can see me in all the places right here. All the rambles. Eventually, I'll be back doing the Smug Nerd. Maybe I'll take Dustin Jacobs up on that offer, huh?
Please.
Maybe I'm doing it now, because aren't we technically done with the first game of the season? Cody?
Yes, by
No.
Friday, yes.
By Friday.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically. Oh, that's right. You guys play Thursday.
Cowboy Thursday.
You guys play Thursday.
Look at
That's
that,
right.
man. Cody,
So by
how
this
big
time,
did
we'll
we
be
win?
1-0. And
Yeah, 1-0. I mean...
And Super Bowl champions by
default,
transitive
they did it.
properties.
Yeah. Like it's like the hardcore championship belt. You can
Yeah,
win it
it's
at any time.
24/7. You got to defend it all the time.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, man. So soon I'll be doing the Smug Nerd again, Twitching, YouTube, all that good shit. Just find us. Eddie, you didn't freeze. I think Cody and I think it's a Tuesday tradition. It only happens
It might be.
on Tuesday.
It might be. Even though we record
Yeah.
these back to back on the same
right.
day.
On the same day. Might be a Tuesday thing. So
Might
there
just
we
be a
go.
Tuesday thing.
You know where to...
I just
Oh, no. Oh, no.
there's a I had the Fabulous Thunderbirds page up and
That should be your homepage on every internet browser you
Yeah,
use.
thank you.
did you guys know that available for purchase is a CD that I'm going to show you here
Oh, boy.
called
Oh, no.
The Essential Fabulous Thunderbirds. And not only that, there's 2 discs.
Wow.
Holy shit.
There's 31 tracks.
That's essential.
Wow.
Those are the essential.
It is more than 2, which I thought was
That
the
is
only
a-
essential.
That's a big one for a band that has 2 hits. That's a lot of essential. Did Kim Wilson?
Does that
did
say the
himself?
Eternal Thunderbirds? What was the name of the?
The
The Essential
Oh, the
Fabulous
Essential.
Thunderbirds.
Wow.
So they have 31 essential songs.
Well, you get stuff like "It Takes a Big Man to Cry." Don't
Yeah.
bother trying to steal her love. Loosen up, baby.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, wow.
Every one of these songs, they're trying to get the tough enough thing. You can't judge a book by its cover. Got love if you want it. Raining in my heart.
Are they all to the same riff?
Dun, 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 dun. Two-time my love. And dun, dun, dun. How do you spell love? It comes. To
How
a
do you
natural
spell love?
How
stand
many?
love
Like
in
how many of these
common.
songs have love in them?
A lot. I don't want to
Dude.
know what Twisted Off is about. I don't want to hear Twisted Off. I don't want
Dude.
to know.
When they get on stage, the panties come down. That's all I know.
Oof,
Got
man.
love if you want it.
Got
So
love
much-
if you want it.
Such a sensual band.
That
Really.
sounds like it took someone to talk him out of saying "got love if you want it," and then in parentheses, even if you don't. You know what I mean? Like I think like someone had
It's like,
to go, "No,
guys,
you guys can't.
we
do-
can't.
cannot
We
do
just can't.
that. We cannot have that. You can't do that. Got love if you want it,
Even
and
if you
even
don't.
if you don't. No.
No, you can't. We have to drop that lyric.
Yeah, we have to cut that. Well, there we go. You know where to find us. We love you all. Stay safe, everybody. Have a great weekend. Remember, vote. It's up now. Stall of Fame, Dumpapalooza. Have a great one, everyone. We love you all. Stay safe. Bye.